Hi and welcome to Dawsons Auctioneers. We are just about to launch the catalogue of our December 12th Entertainment Memorabilia and Vintage Posters auction. I'm here today with Henry, my colleague, Head of Posters at Dawsons, and we're here to have a little chat about the sale and talk about some of the items that are in it.
Absolutely.
Hi Henry.
Hello, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good.
Right, so Henry, what's your item that you'd like to talk about?
Well, we've been very, very busy cataloguing for the last few weeks, and it's been absolutely non-stop, and we have seen some fantastic stuff coming in from everybody. It's just been amazing cataloguing all the stuff. I'd like to talk about this beautiful rolled With Nell and I first release poster. It's absolutely extraordinary. Rel Steadman artwork. 1987. It's just one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite films anyway.
Yeah, it's a great film.
It's a great film, and this artwork is iconic.
It's in fantastic condition.
It's in fantastic rolled condition. I've never seen one in better condition at all.
It's amazing.
Yeah. So
okay. One of the items that really caught our eye is a replica sniper's rifle. It's fan-made, but it replicates the exact rifle that Edward Fox used in the film, the original film, The Day of the Jackal. And it's being sold on behalf of a charity, which Edward Fox is associated with. He signed the wooden crutch of our rifle and also has signed a photograph of the film poster. It's extraordinary and comes with a diagram of how to put it together, which was really useful, because we were able to put it together. But it's incredible. And when Edward Fox saw it and met the guy who made it, he held it up and balanced it on his fingers, exactly as he did the original rifle, and was absolutely blown away at just the detail and how the weight and everything is absolutely the same as the original. So that's a piece of fun with really nice provenance.
Absolutely, it is a beautiful piece, and as you say, it's beautifully weighted.
Yes.
It's just 2 fingers, and the whole rifle just balances on your hand. It's amazing, and it comes with the crutch as well and everything else. So,
all within a case.
All within a case. Amazing. So one of the other ones that I wanted to talk about was we've got in a Paul Mann. It's called James Bond Bond Girls. Paul Mann limited edition print. Numbered and signed, absolutely beautiful. The artwork is incredibly detailed. It's just an amazing piece of work. Paul Mann is an American poster artist who does all this amazing work. He does a lot of Mondo stuff. He does a lot of posters himself. But this one is just untitled. But it's the Bond Girls. It's Sean Connery. Surrounded by all the Bond girls that from the films that he was involved with.
It's a piece of fun, but it's also another one that's in really, really good condition.
It's in fantastic condition, absolutely. Yeah, it's been kept very, very well. It's a beautiful piece.
We've also got, which is, I don't think I've ever seen one before. It's an original black shirt from the Guards uniform from the Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Pink Floyd, The Wall,
which is just amazing, isn't it? I've never seen one.
I love that film. It's an amazing film.
Thing on I'm very good at this.
I saw it in our office, and it's got it's the black shirt and comes with the trousers and the belt with the marching hammers on it. It looks amazing.
And the provenance is that the owner of it was he was part of the crew, so he worked on the production. It comes with a call sheet and a movement order.
And he was an extra in the film.
And he was an extra in the film as well. So that's what's great. Some of the items we've got, the provenance is just unbelievable, and the provenance does actually add to the value.
It really does.
It can make a big difference.
So this particular costume was used in the Waiting for the Worms sequence.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's
amazing. It's very beautiful.
So that's really quite unusual.
Yeah, it's one of Alan Parker's more controversial films, but if you like Pink Floyd, as I do, it's an amazing piece.
Talking of Alan Parker, there's another one that actually caught my eye, which I just thought was charming, and it's an original script of Parker's first feature debut called The Evacuees, And it's one of the members of the cast was a little boy at the time, and he was cast by Alan Parker. And Alan Parker did later say that when he cast Neville, who was in the production, he was looking around local schools, and when he visited one particular school, he spotted Neville, who was outside the headmaster's office, and he thought, that is great. That's a great sign for casting. This little boy is going to be perfect. And I thought that was really sweet. But Neville had an accident just after shooting, and Alan Parker's done some caricatures of the crew and a little letter to him, which is absolutely delightful.
Oh, that's nice.
It's really sweet, yeah. So I really like that, having worked with Alan Parker, who is one of my favourite, or was one of my favourite directors. Right. Great man.
Yeah.
Just terrific. What else have you got, Henry? You've got some.
So I've got in.
I love that.
I've got in an original 1970s Pink Panther Conserve Energy American one sheet.
Great.
And I've never seen it before. It's the first time I've seen one. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just illustrating how to be careful at home and we're out and about in America, of course, but it's done with Pink Panther and with Inspector Clouseau, who we know was a bumbling idiot.
Yeah.
So the Pink Panther is telling him to be careful.
Henry, what sort of era is that poster?
I think it's mid-70s.
That's great.
It's a mid-70s poster. Yeah, it's fantastic. Really, really nice. Beautifully illustrated.
I love it.
I don't know who the artist was, but it looks like Richard Williams, if memory serves me correctly.
That's really cool.
So yeah, it's gorgeous.
Well, we also have quite a few items consigned by cast and crew. We've got some really nice scripts and props consigned by script supervisor Angela Allen. We've also got a collection of Malcolm Christopher, the late Malcolm Christopher, who was unit manager, production supervisor, production manager. We have a copy of his original The Man Who Would Be King script. We also have a collection of stills from Barry Lyndon, Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon, which is accompanied with all of Malcolm's location notes in a folder, which are extraordinary. They record every stately home and house that he visited, every location prior to shooting, which has some very funny comments, because the production were obviously desperate to film in all these stately homes, and the owners of the stately homes were nervous of having film crews trampling around their properties, and it appears that Kubrick managed to sort of either offer them more money or offer them a credit on the film. It's funny how the lords and ladies of the day wanted to see a copy of the script before they'd agree to anything, as if that would tell them anything.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So that's really nice.
Clearly didn't know how Stanley Kubrick worked.
No. And it wouldn't be right for me not to mention an incredible collection of 300 documents. It's a bundle of documents that are recorded and compiled by various legal teams acting for the Beatles during the breakup of the Beatles and Paul McCartney's High Court case in 1970 to 71. Extraordinary, absolutely extraordinary. They appear to be like a legal bundle, which you often see all the lawyers and solicitors will have when they go into court. They include copies of court papers, copies of writs, affidavits, but there's also a lot of meeting minutes that have been recorded during, obviously behind the scenes and after court days and stuff. And I mean, what's in the minutes is actually quite, at times, quite surprising. And also, it just takes you behind the scenes, and you can just sense the panic, the concern. You know, the lawyers are asking questions like, where is the money? It takes you through just that period of time when Paul had to obviously sue all of the Beatles in an attempt to get rid of Alan Klein as de facto manager at the time. And they've blown me away, quite frankly, just reading them. I had to read them 2 or 3 times. But that's an iconic time in the period of the Beatles.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And they are unique documents.
Totally unique. Yeah. I don't know if you'd ever see those again.
I mean,
a lot of what's in them is common knowledge and it's public, but you do go behind the scenes and that's what's quite amazing about them.
Absolutely,
So, yeah, very excited about those.
It's a side of the Beatles I guess not many people have seen, or very,
No.
very few people have seen.
And a complex time when the four of them were splitting up socially and professionally. And these documents just explain just how complicated it was, and how really, perhaps in the early days, their affairs were just not managed. They're not in trouble. Well, they appear to be in trouble, but I think Paul McCartney was forced to actually act, and this is a record of that time.
One of the other items that I have in for the sale is a teaser quad for Thunderball.
Oh, that's amazing.
Sean Connery.
Yeah, that's a
1965.
great poster.
So you've got 4 different action images without the title on it. And the artwork is absolutely amazing. It looks gorgeous, and it's been backed onto linen.
Oh, fabulous.
So it's a really lovely poster.
It's going to be a really good... There's something in our sale for everyone, isn't there? We've also we've got a lovely set of, again, Barry Lyndon stills with provenance, direct provenance to Kubrick, who gifted them to the vendor. And the vendor's father was Emilio D'Alessandro, who worked with Kubrick as his personal assistant.
Personal assistant and chauffeur.
And chauffeur, yes, because he was an ex-racing driver. He was a real colourful character in the industry. But he was Kubrick's right-hand man, really, from Clockwork Orange right through to when the director died.
99.
90, yes. So his right-hand man.
It was him and Leon Vitali that were both his right-hand men.
Yeah.
So, absolutely.
Yeah. So
But,
they've come with lovely provenance.
Yeah, fantastic. It's really lovely to see that stuff.
Yeah, we just
You
love
just
it.
don't see it.
We just got the best job ever, haven't we?
It's fantastic.
How lucky are we?
And we've got a fantastic sale coming up, and as you say, something for everyone.
Something for everyone.
And good luck to everyone who bids.
Yeah, happy bidding, everybody.
Our sale catalogue is now live online at dawsonsauctions.co.uk, and also on the sale room and various other platforms. You can have a look and see, and you can pre-bid, you can commission bid, and you can bid on the day. So good luck to everyone.